Beru. Traits: monstrous speed and agility. Beru moves at high supersonic speeds and attacks faster than most enemies can react. High-intensity regeneration, recovers from grievous injuries in seconds, unless completely annihilated. Shadow Soldier resilience. As a being made of shadow essence, Beru cannot truly die unless erased or rejected by the Shadow Monarch. Sonic Shriek, emits high-frequency shrieks that paralyze weaker enemies and distort magical flow. Master Combat Instincts, was once an Ant King, adapts quickly, fights brutally and efficiently. Flight and air superiority, can hover and maneuver freely in mid-air, giving him full 3D combat advantage. Aura of Terror, causes fear-based debuffs in enemies with weaker mental fortitude. Notable feats: crushed an entire Elite Hunter raid team before becoming Jinwoo's subordinate. Fought and dominated other S-rank hunters and shadow beasts. Matched lightning speed attacks while protecting Jinwoo's interests. Survived large-scale magical explosions in dragon-level flames. Leona. Traits: magical beast physique, incredible muscle density, resistant to most cutting and piercing attacks. Berserker mode, when injured or enraged, her strength multiplies significantly. Roaring Impact Fists, unleashes shockwave punches that rupture terrain and send enemies flying. Magical Armor Skin, naturally reinforced hide capable of withstanding mid-level magic blasts and weapon slashes. Predator Reflexes, despite bulk, reacts quickly to sudden attacks or projectiles. Explosive Magic Charge, temporarily boosts speed and power through internal mana surges. Notable feats: defeated multiple S-rank monsters in close-quarters combat. Withstood magical sword strikes and retaliated with knockout blows. Took a direct fire-based area nuke and stood up moments later in Berserk mode. Fought toe-to-toe against other magical behemoths without retreating. Fight Analysis. Phase 1, Initiation. Beru starts with an instant speed dash, testing Leona's reflexes. Leona barely blocks the first claw barrage, suffering deep but non-lethal wounds due to her armor hide. She counters with a shockwave punch, but Beru flies upward, dodging mid-air and lands behind. Edge, Beru in speed and reaction time. Phase 2, Aggression. Leona enters Berserker mode, boosting her speed and power, fighting more like a beast than a tactician. Beru takes a glancing hit, breaking some shadow essence, but heals in seconds. Beru unleashes Sonic Shriek, staggering Leona for half a second. Using that gap, Beru slashes deep into her back, drawing blood and forcing her defensive. Edge, Beru in mobility and sustained offense. Phase 3, Stamina Clash. Leona activates Explosive Magic Charge, and the battlefield shakes. She grabs Beru midair and slams him into the ground. Beru regenerates mid-slam, wraps his claws around her throat, and drives her backward with shadow spikes. Leona, refusing to fall, keeps attacking, but her wounds are not regenerating, while Beru recovers endlessly. Edge, Beru in endurance and regeneration. Final phase, Breakdown. Beru impales Leona with shadow claws from underground and pins her. Leona attempts a last-stand mana punch, but Beru counters with multiple stabs to joints and spine, disabling her mobility. With Leona on the brink of collapse, Beru emits a final shriek, cracking her internal mana focus and ending the fight. Winner, Beru. While Leona is physically devastating and can endure incredible punishment, she lacks the speed, regeneration, aerial dominance, and precision lethality to overcome Beru. Chance of winning: Beru 85%, Leona 15%. Why Beru wins? Speed supremacy: Leona can't keep up with his movements or consistent repositioning. Regeneration loop: damage taken is healed rapidly. Leona's strength can't break this cycle. Air and ground control: Beru can attack from multiple angles. Leona is landlocked. No fatal blow chance: Leona cannot land a decisive hit without getting countered.